But as I was getting ready, Mom wanted to talk to me. I'm here at Mom's house, and on the back porch with Eden, of course. And Eden wants to play ball, so you guys want to look at that for a while? Thank you, Todd, for making it. Uh, so we'll watch Eden for a little bit while I set up. There's Eden. I think that's as big as Eden's gonna grow, guys. She's not gonna get any bigger. She got a little bit heavier. I think she's over 35 pounds. I guess that's pretty good size for a dog or a little dog. I'm worried that she's gonna get too big though. This is the ball that Deb bought Eden right here, because all the tennis balls that we're getting, Eden was just destroying them. Okay, yeah, I figured a lot of people would be busy on this live stream, so I wasn't expecting too many people were here. And I'm here with Mom at the house, and tomorrow we're taking Mom to Uvalde, and she's going to spend Christmas with us over there. Okay, so let's get this party started, huh? But I'm glad there's some people here that are with me. We got a dog outside barking. So, let me see if I can, what was I gonna do? Oops. I was gonna, let's see. Oh, let me get the chat. Yeah. Thumbs up everybody. Merry Christmas from Santa Cruz, Laguna, Philippines. They're a day ahead of us, so they're already Christmas. They're already on the 25th. Kevin's saying hi. And let's see, I guess we're caught up on the chat. Yeah, thank you for everybody that coming by. I know everybody's busy, and if you're not, I'm glad you're here spending it with me. If you didn't have nowhere to go. So let me see what I was gonna get I forgot it. I was gonna get my microphones again. Hold on, guys. Let me go get the microphone. Watch Eden for me. Okay, Eden, were you good? Yeah, I'm back. Okay, guys, I had to go get the microphones in case I start moving around. I'm starting to like these microphones. Since I figured out how to work them, I like them now. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's this oops, that's backwards. It's these wireless mics I have. Oh, that was the right way. That's the name right there. And that's what it looks like when you get there. Well, I took one out. So I'm gonna hook that up, guys. Let's see if I remember how to hook it up. Okay, that one goes there. Oops, no, I don't have the receiver. There you go, there's the receiver. Oops, so it doesn't want to do it. Sorry for moving it around. Guys, I'm trying to get this set up. There you go, I hope it has it set up. Yeah, let's see. Test, can you hear it? I think last time I had it right. Actually, it was when I first got it, but what it was it was not the mics or anything else. It was the phone app, the camera app on my phone. Just didn't take any external mics. But since I changed it over to a different phone, a camera app, it works perfectly. Can you guys hear it? Did it? Oops. I guess it's coming on. I'm seeing something. Yeah, I'm seeing something over here. It's not that loud. Okay, let me move it up a little bit. Okay, Eden. Oh, Eden wants me to throw the ball. So let me move it up a little bit. Last time I had it right up on my what do you call it? I had it right up on my collar, and I noticed every time like my beard or my chin fat would go down, it would kind of muffle it. So this time I moved it a little bit lower. So hopefully it's better. So I guess the mic is I have learned the mic is too close to your mouth. It's not good. So I guess you could hear me on the mic, so we'll go past that. So now we'll do some history. Let's see if my cameras or my laptop's gonna work. I'm gonna show you. Let's see, Eden wants to play so much. One more time, Eden. Let me throw the ball one more time, and then we got to start this live stream. Okay. So let me see if I could get the screen. That's probably going to be the easiest way to do this. So there's my screen right there. So what we got today is Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. As you can see right there, it is 9% alcohol, ABV. I don't know what all those letters mean, but I know that's the alcohol content. And then the IBU is 70, which is a little on the high side. 70 is kind of high. I think once it gets over 50, you can start tasting it. The yeast is ale. The hops is a Delta, what does that say? Delta, Bravo, or the hops is a Delta, a Bravo, a Centennial, Cascade, Calypso, and Mosaic. And malt is, what does that say? Black? I never had all that information before. Let's see. Okay, have fun. Have fun, Kevin. Merry Christmas, Calvin. Jeff. So then it had some history on here. Looks like they started in, well, he got the ID in 1988 while biking through Belgium. This is the New Belgium company that makes this. This is what we're going over, not the actual beer. And then 1991, I guess they started doing something. Let's see. In their basement, they started making in their basement. And then in 1991, they they started winning some awards, I guess. I guess they went to a festival. And actually, I didn't know this was the Fat Tire brand. I've had the Fat Tire beer before, but I can't remember it. So I think it's not a bad beer. And then after that, they started winning gold medals for their Abbey Ale. Then they started expanding in 95. In 99, let's see what they did. Anniversary bikes, beginning with the electric cruiser. I guess they started making bicycles. Then in 2000, let's see, they made a sour brown ale, hand bottled, sold, Negro batch, French style wine oak. I don't know what all that means. Then in 2003, they create a large, oh, they expanded. They made a big factory, I guess. And then they made an even bigger one, I guess. Oh, they went solar power. And then That's 100% employee owned in 2012 and 2016. Let's see, what's that say? Oh, they opened up another brewery, I guess. Huh. And then NPR, I guess they're just showing you how they expanded. And I guess we'll get past all that. The rest wasn't that important, I guess. But I got the important things out there. Come here, Eden. Where you at? Here. What are you doing? Where's your ball? So let's go ahead and start pouring this, I guess. Okay. Let me find. Oh my God. You guys missed that. Eden just stuck her tongue Eden just stuck her tongue into my beer tasting glass. Oh, Eden. No, you're gonna knock stuff down. Okay. So this is how the can looks. Voodoo Ranger. I think I put a picture on the on the thumbnail. Yeah, my laptop is working pretty good today. You saw it moving. Eden. I got a big-headed dog just trying to kiss me. Okay, you gotta. Hey, stop. You're licking the microphone too, weren't you? Stop that. Okay, well, I think I'm going to have to stand over here because every time I sit down, she tries to jump in my lap. Let me turn the camera. Maybe I'll turn the camera around. Ugh. There you go. Oh, now she gets down. Okay. Okay. So she decided to stick her tongue into the glass. I wiped it out as much as I could. So we'll go from there. And this is where I moved the mic. I moved it down here. It was up here the first time I used it. Now I'm going to move it down to there because I think my beard and my neck fat kept muffling it. I'm trying to get all the dog spit off this glass. Eden, I have to do this live stream. Okay, so as I show you, I have that clear glass. Actually, it's plastic. This is how the can looks. Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA, 9% alcohol. The bitterness IBU is 70%. So it's going to be a little bitter, I guess. Let me open it. First thing I usually do is I open it. And then I'm going to let it breathe for a while. Then I smell it. It actually has a good smell. If you guys remember, I had that one IPA that was over 9%, and I did not like it. It tasted like rubbing alcohol. Yeah, this is a big boy beer, Jeff. I was kind of when you guys pick this, well, if you're new in the room, I usually put a poll out there, and everybody gets to pick which one I want or drink. And when you guys picked this, or when I picked it, and then put it on there, I never looked at the alcohol content. And then when you guys picked it, I said, well, let me start researching the beer. And I saw that 9%. I'm like, oh my God. I remember the other 9% beer that I got, it just tasted like straight out rubbing alcohol. And it gave me a big headache, and I think I got heartburn after it too. So, and it did not smell good. It did actually smell like rubbing alcohol too. So this one actually smells better. Letting it breathe for a little bit. I know you do that to wine. I don't know if you're supposed to do that to beer too. But I usually let it sit for a while. But I'm starting to smell the alcohol content now. And if you hear all that noise, Eden is trying to catch a moth but the moth is on the other side of the screen. So let's go ahead and pour this big boy beer. I think, like I said, I got all of Eden's spit off here. She stuck her whole tongue down in there. Oops. That's not good. I already spilled some of it. That was not a good pour, guys. Maybe I should have. So, yeah, that was a pretty bad pour. Yeah, it's art to make strong beer and hide the alcohol content. Yeah, I can't remember what it was that I had. I'd have to go back through all the. I have to probably go back. Yeah, that's a pretty bad pour there. Sorry about that, guys. Probably going to take a while. Eden just found the part that I dropped, so Eden's going to get that 9% down there. Okay, so let me just let that sit for a while. So yeah, it is hard to. I have not tasted IPA in the 9s, the alcohol content in the 9s that didn't just taste straight out like rubbing alcohol. So we're going to see how this, you know, it has kind of a golden color. It does have that kind of little fruity smell to it. But I don't know. I'm just wanting that foam to go down, but I guess it's not. So, yeah, that's why I don't think it's going down. So I guess it's, even though I had a bad pour, I think it's probably a foamy beer. Let me try it. Since it's taking a while to go down. Very, very strong IPA. The bitterness, I can taste the bitterness. Yeah, that's, you just straight, I'm sure it got some kind of a fruity taste or something in there, but I'm not tasting it. I'm just tasting the straight out bitterness. But at least I'm not tasting the alcohol content though. So that's a plus. That other one I tasted that. I think the other one I had that was at 9. It was at 9.5%. It had a strong alcohol taste to it. Eden's loving the. No, you better not touch that. Eden is loving the drips that got on the floor. She already licked it all up. So let's see. Let me. I already think I know what I'm going to give this, but I always have to like kind of drink half of the beer before I actually give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Because sometimes it kind of, I guess your taste buds have to kind of get used to it. Like that meat I did a couple weeks ago. That meat had a hint of chipotle in it, and that chipotle just hit you on that first sip. And I was about to say I didn't like it, but then I took a couple more sips. Then I did one more 4 ounce of it, and it was all right. It wasn't bad. In fact, I'm going to try to drink the rest of that mead for Christmas. So it's an IPA. 15%. Yeah, that mead was 15 or 12%, I think. I had the need for mead. So yeah, I don't know. Right now, I'm not really liking it. It's getting a little milder as I go. But you could taste the hops in it. It's definitely a hoppy IPA. I didn't really look at the reviews because, you know, if you read the reviews, then you got something in your head like what it's supposed to taste like. But I don't know. try one more glass and we'll see what it. Then I'll give it a verdict. Oh man, I'm spilling it again. Man, there's something wrong with this beer too. I'm spilling it. I have never spilt beer. I think there's something wrong with the can. Eden, don't be drinking that beer. To put my foot on top of it. She's trying to drink where I dropped it. Let's see. Todd says most of the craft beer I find at store you have to buy 4 to 6 packs. Where you're finding. Oh, you go to HEB, Todd. Go to HEB. Not all HEBs have it, but I'm pretty sure if you go to the HEB in College Station, I don't know how far that is for you, but I remember Sock saying he went to the HEB. They have a singles part. They do sell it to you for a little bit more than what it should be, but I don't know. But 6 of these, yeah, that's $12. Yeah. So 6, yeah, they're probably selling. They're not making a markup on it, so they're probably selling you what this would probably cost for a 6-pack. But at least you only waste $2 on this. If you don't like something, you know, you only lost $2 instead of 12. Yeah, that's usually what the IPAs are gonna cost, over $10, probably over $12 now. I don't know, but yeah, that's how I buy these expensive IPAs. I'm not gonna waste $12 and then find out I don't like them, and then have 5 beers that I want to throw away or forced to drink. Yeah, so yeah, you might be in a smaller market, probably College Station would, since they have that college up there. I don't know what else would be closer, but that's probably the biggest city next to you, huh, Todd? College Station, or if you go all the way to Houston, maybe Conroe. Oh, I'm not going to drink it out of the can. I have to drink it out of the little cup. Okay, so that's how it should have looked on the first pour, huh? I'm kind of right. Now that this is probably like the second and a half, because I think I drank some and then I filled it back up. So this is probably the second and a half I'm drinking. It is, I guess my taste buds are getting acclimated to it, because it isn't as bad as I thought it was. Because when I first drank it, I was like, man, this is pretty bad. Not as bad as that other one I had. But this would probably have been the second bad one. But while we're waiting for that to go down, I got a mail call. I got mail in my P.O. box today. Don't bump the table. You're going to knock all that over. So this is from Deb. I guess you all know Deb. Or some of y'all know Deb. I think we all know Deb. I think the only ones that are in here right now are Todd and... No, get down. Todd and Jeff. Or Jeff if Jeff is still here. Because she gives our dog stuff. In fact, that ball we were just playing with was a tennis ball that Deb gave to Eden. So it says it's a Snoopy or Charlie Brown Christmas card. Peanuts, I guess you call them peanuts. It's College Station, but Branham is bigger than Uvalde, and ours is a super HPs. Huh? You sure they don't have it in there? Maybe you could ask them. They should have one. It's usually going to be like on an end cap in the beer aisle. It's not going to be where all the beer is. It's like on the end cap of the beer. So let's see. This is from Deb, and she's sending it to Eden and us. Happiness and cheer to you now and the new year. May you have the spirit of Christmas, which is peace, the gladness of Christmas, which is hope, and the heart of Christmas, which is love. Your friend, Deb. That's cool getting a mail call. When I started this YouTube thing, I did not ever think I'd get mail call. And now I'm getting mail call. pretty cool. And Eden wants to look at it. Yeah, so Brenham, you think Brenham's bigger than Uvalde? I guess, maybe. I don't know. So you should have, do they actually sell IPAs in Brenham? If they don't sell IPAs at the HEB, I guess there wouldn't be no reason to do the singles. Let's see, let me move this up a little bit. There you go. And Eden wants to... Okay, guys, I'm going to have to throw the ball to Eden because she is begging and begging to throw it. Hey, have fun. How you doing? Making pecan tassies, mini pecan pie. What is a pecan tassies? I don't know what that is. The pecan thing we do like. What is a... Is that pralines? Parlines? Pecan parlines. And then there's another thing. Pecans that are cooked like in butter and cinnamon. Like roasted butter and cinnamon pecans. I like those. They sell them at Buc-ee's. I don't know what they call it. They're not parlines. See, most of what we test on Sock's channel was bought at Brenham HEB 6-packs. Yeah, they're killing you on that, Todd. Yeah, that's a ripoff there. Because I know a lot of them you don't like, and maybe a few of them that Todd doesn't like. So you're stuck with like 5. Well, yeah, 5 beers that you don't like. That's a ripoff. I'm recording the process. Hope it comes out. Oh, okay. So I won't, you don't have to tell me what it is because I'll watch it and I'll figure out what it is. But yeah, at Buc-ee's, they have those, I think Kathy's sister made them one time. Maybe Kathy made them too. They're pecans and you kind of just put a whole bunch of butter in the bottom of the pan. You throw the pecans in there and I guess you're roasting them or grilling them or frying them or whatever. And putting pecans, probably brown sugar and cinnamon. Those are yummy. Okay, I have drank the 3rd full glass, and I am going to say, let me turn the camera around. Family loves it, and we're doing it for dinner tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to check it out. I see it's like a mini pecan pie, but not custardy. I'm going to have to watch that. Okay, so I'm going to give you the grade on this. I looked at their website, and they're all proud of this. I wouldn't be too proud of this. First of all, it's too hoppy. I know IPA, it's all about the hops, but when it gets too hoppy, it's just, that's all you're tasting is the hops. There might be some kind of citrus in here or some kind of other flavor in here, but all you're tasting is the hops. So so maybe around 70. I don't know if it's going to be the 70% IBU hoppiness. I don't know, what was that? Eden heard something. I heard it too. I don't know if it's actually the hoppiness or the hoppiness and the high alcohol content combined, but there's something about this where it's overpowering and you just taste the bitterness. That's all you're tasting on this is just the bitterness. So let's see. Here we go. I always forget how to do it. Here we go. Is it going to be thumbs up or thumbs down? Or, I'm going to have to give this a thumbs down. So this is probably the second beer I actually gave a thumbs down to. and it's kind of going on a theme here. Pretty much 9%. That's too much alcohol content. Already drunken. Yeah, drunken. Yeah, this is there's about this much in there. So you guys, if you guys ever get a brewery or you're making a beer, stop at 9%, or don't go up to 9%. I know I had some 7%, and I think I might have had an 8% alcohol, and I didn't give it a thumbs down. But this is the second IPA that I had over 9%, and it's the second IPA I gave a thumbs down. Like I said, you can't taste nothing except the bitterness. It's probably the combination of the high IBU and the high alcohol content. Let's see, where am I at in the chat? Have fun said, I voted for that one because of the weird name, plus only one we've ever heard of. Zero. You know, even though I gave it a thumbs up, or thumbs down, I mean, sorry, it's really, it's not too bad. If you like really hoppy beers, you probably like that. But I don't really like the hoppiness. I like IPAs, but I like the IPAs on the milder thing. This is just. Eden wants me to throw her pink bow now, so let me turn it around. Okay, Eden, let me let it go so I can throw it. Let go. So now she wants me to throw the pink bone. Now she's gonna roll around and play over there so you guys could see her. So Montana loves that beer. Well, actually, when I was looking at it, I think there's more than more than one Voodoo IPA. This is Voodoo Imperial IPA. Because when I was looking up the information and I typed in Voodoo IPA, I think there is more than one. So this is the Imperial. So this is probably the strongest one they have. And I noticed there's others with different colors. So who was that just said that? I think Have Fun said that. Have Fun said that. So actually, there might be another Imperial IPA or a Voodoo Ranger IPA that I might like, or there might even, I think there might be even more Voodoo Rangers that aren't IPAs. So I noticed there's more than one Voodoo Ranger. So that's what they might be liking. There might be a different Voodoo Ranger. So this is the Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. And I think there's several other. Oh, the spam got on there. So there might be several other Voodoo Rangers, which is kind of confusing. Another thing they shouldn't have done, because I'm over here saying that I did not like the Voodoo Ranger. So if there's several other Voodoo Rangers, somebody might like, well, I'm not going to try that. Oh, man, Eden. Let go, Eden, so I could throw it. She won't let me throw it, so we're just gonna let her have the bone. She's happy. So that's another marketing thing I think they need to work on. I'm trying to give them an advice, and they're actually a very successful thing. But I think, sometimes you just do too much sometimes, And I think this is one of the occasions where they just did too much on that, and they just probably need to scale that back. Is that WD-40 on the screen? You know what that is, Jerry? Because it's, look what the temperature, can you see the temperature over there? It's like 74, 75. That's a mosquito repellent. So we're still having mosquitoes here. Man, that took a lot of strength getting that that bone away from her. Let's see, not all IPA. Oh, oops, I'm missing all the chat. Let me go back a little bit. Whoops, my chat is not moving. Let's see, beer is for sinners. Whoops, I missed that part. Let me go back. Okay. So let me go back on the chat. So Jerry says he'll be having pancit canton for breakfast tomorrow. So we're having a Christmas dinner at Kathy's mom's house, and I'm taking my mom over there. And since I'm here all night and pretty much the morning tomorrow, I told Kathy and her family, I said, you guys pick. You got a choice. We'll make you something. It's either going to be, we'll make you something Filipino. And I know how to cook Filipino. It might be a little Americanized, but I told them you could have lumpia, pancit. Oh, somebody got a little rice rocket over there. Lumpia, pancit, or fried rice. And they picked, or Kathy picked, or they picked fried rice. So I'm going to make pork fried rice tomorrow, and it's just going to be, I usually make pork fried rice with like pork chops, but not this time. I'm going to make pork fried rice with just ground pork. So that's what we're going to have tomorrow. Let's see where we have have fun with nature says, wow, Brian doesn't like it either. Oh, wow. Yeah. Let's see. Beer is for sinners. That's what Shift 8, Yawn Shift 8 says. Have fun with nature says, I don't do beer, liquor, or sober. Just flick the Aunt Bobby Lee's dad. Let's see. Shift, Yawn Shift 8. Not for IPAs though. For high ABV, go sour. For very high AB, go stout. So want to go stout with a high ABV. I'll keep that in mind. I haven't had a stout beer for a while, you guys. I've been getting a lot of IPAs. Brian likes dark beer, preferably nitro stout. I do like the dark beers. I do like a stout every once in a while. Maybe that's what I'll do next time. But I got one more beer. It's Hefeweizen. And I do like Hefeweizen, so I think it's going to be a wheat Hefeweizen. I think, well, is all Hefeweizen wheat? I don't know. I think in Germany, Weisser beer was always wheat. So let's see. Have fun says, cute dog. Eden. Somebody said you're cute. Yeah, Eden is a cute dog. She's a cutie. Let's see. What did India and Bella get for Christmas? Who's India and Bella? Indy and Bella. Spam. India and Bella got spam. Spam tacos. More breweries per capita than anywhere. Okay, and also this beer, New Belgium Brewery, and this Voodoo Ranger is from Colorado. I forgot to say that part. They're from Colorado. And I got to the part where Jerry was asking about the WD-40 by the screen. No, it is mosquito repellent. I was going to say off, but it's something else. Let me go see what it is. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Shake. Good girl. Did you see Eden's tricks? She did sit and shake. So this is what was over there. And I keep it out here since I keep Eden stays out here when I'm at my mom's house on the back porch, but I leave the screen door open. So mosquitoes get in here, so sometimes I have to do that. I have to use that mosquito repellent, skeeter repellent. More breweries per capita than anywhere. So does Colorado have more breweries than capital than anywhere? Let's see. Spam tacos, Todd sauce. Somebody said you are Bobby Lee's dad. That's funny. You know what? When first somebody said that, I was like, I don't even know who Bobby Lee is. And then I was like, And then I finally Googled who Bobby Lee was, and I was like, I do look like him. As I grow my hair out, though, because Bobby Lee has long hair, I guess. My mom just told me to cut my hair and my beard because she says I'm looking like, I don't know if Jerry knows this. I think I'm saying the right word, NPA. My mom says I look like NPA. And I think NPA, if I'm saying it right, NPA is, I think it's called is it New People's Army or something? Or NPA, or it might be another, I think PA is right, People's Army. And they're out in the provinces of the Philippines, and they live in the mountains. So my mom says that I look like the NPA from the mountains. And what they are, they're supposed, or I don't know. Well, my mom's having memory problems, but I don't know if they're still around. But she said when she was young, they used to live in the NPA lived in the mountains, and they're communists. And they'd come into town and take your stuff, or like charge you a tax or something like that. So, and I guess they all had long hair and and beards. So she said I look like the NPA. I don't know if I'm saying the NPA right, but I'm pretty sure People Army part is right. I'm sure there's a PA in it. Lumpia, Shanghai. Yeah, I could make lumpia. We made lumpia for Thanksgiving. Actually, my brother did. My brother brings all the, cause he's from Austin, and he could get more of the. I always want to say Oriental. I think Oriental isn't is like Indian. You can't say. You have to call them Aborigines or Native Americans. I think he didn't stop trying to get stuff off there. I think Oriental is frowned upon, but I still say Oriental. Maybe it's called Asian now. But my brother lives in Austin, and there's more Asian stores or Oriental stores up there. New People's Army, Marxist Communists. Okay, so I was right. So my mom said I looked like the NPA, and I needed to shave my beard and cut my hair. National Philippine Army. National Philippine Army? No, it's not the. I don't think it's a National Philippine New People's Army. They're communists. I know that they're not affiliated with the Philippines, Jerry. They're communists. So and they come into town and take all your stuff and say it's a tax for them not harassing you or. And my mom said it's really their behave, Eden. Look, you fell down, didn't you? Leave that moth alone. Yeah, she tried to get a moth and she fell down. And she said, actually, when they come into town, a lot of people just felt sorry for them because they're really skinny and dirty and ugly looking. So they just give them food. And really, that's all they're asking for was food, rice and stuff. They weren't like asking for money. Well, what are they going to do with the money out there in the mountains? Bundak. You know what bundak means? Bundak means mountain in Tagalog. And that's where it's bundak, B-U-N-D-U-K. I think that's how you spell it. Bundak in Tagalog. And that became the English word boondocks, which means like out in the woods and stuff. Boondock actually means mountain in Tagalog. Let's see, Jerry says, I remember when President Duarte was in office, he really did not like them. Duarte really just, he cleaned it up. And the way he cleaned it up, he killed everybody he didn't like. So, yeah. They were, let's see, I remember when President Duarte was in office, he really didn't like, they were communists, so. But I really don't think they were a threat. They were, the way my mom described them, they're real like poor looking, skinny, malnourished, just really beat up people living out in the mountains. Didn't have no food or nothing. Todd is correct. I was way off, Todd. Yeah, Todd, for some reason, Todd knows everything. Duarte killed drug dealers and drug users. Yeah, he did that, and he got rid of a lot of corruption too. I think he was against Chinese too. There's too many Chinese in the Philippines, kind of trying to take over everything. I think he ran off some of those too. Todd Todd knows little, but has Google. Instead of Todd saw, you should name it Todd knows. Todd knows. Todd saw and knows. that could be your name. So we got that done, and whoops, I hit the microphone. I was going to show you Todd, but I don't know where it went, because I found that, you know, you're talking about getting a dead cat thing for my mic. I actually do have one, and I found it, and I don't know what I did with it. So I guess I'd have to do it in the next live stream. Eden, are you going to go fetch anymore, or can I turn the camera around? Okay, I'm going to turn the camera around. Okay, if you're still in the room, give me a thumbs up. And let's see, I just got a couple more minutes. You know what, I forgot my prayer and everything since I'm over here at my mom's house. But I do have trivia. And I think there's only 5 people in here. So let's see if Google is right about 84.8% of the time. Well, without Googling, let's see if we could do some trivia. Okay. So I'm going to read you this trivia. Well, actually, I guess I could type it on there. No, it's too long for me to type. I'll just read it. Maybe I'll type it. Let's type it. Stop being lazy, Donnie. Who? So the question is, who? Whoops, I'm not even typing. Who has? So here is a trivia question. Who has one more? The typing is not working here. Who won more tennis singles titles? I think I spelled that right. Titles. Yeah, that 9%'s kind of getting to me right now. When I started typing. Venus or Serena Williams. Okay, so let me put that on there. Let's see if it'll get on there. Okay, there's the question. Who won more tennis single titles? Venus or Serena Williams? AKA the Joker. You got ahead of me, Todd. You didn't wait till I put the answers on there. Let's see. Todd is right again. Serena. Wow. Yeah, I was gonna guess that too, because she is the last one there. Here's one. It kind of has something to do with the Philippines, because it has something to do with Spain. I'm not going to type the whole thing on there because it's actually a rhyme. It's like a song too, I think. I remember the song. I'm just going to actually type what they want you to guess. Name. And then I'll tell you the rhyme and maybe you can remember it. Name and why I say it has something to do with the Philippines, because it has something to do with Spain and exploration. Name, where'd it go? The 3 ships Columbus. Oops. Yep, this 9% is really messing up my typing. Columbus had in America. So if the question, what I type here seems kind of funny, I paraphrased it myself. And it's already giving me reds that I misspelled something. So, let me get it on there. So, let's see. That's what I put on. Name the 3 ships. Oh, I did it 2 times. That's 9% there. Name the 3 ships Columbus had in America that went to America. And here comes a little rhyme that it goes. Oh, man, Todd, how did you get it before I even... Man, you guys these must be easy questions then. I haven't even finished typing it, and you guys already answered it. Let's see, Santa Maria and La Pinta. Let me see who was right. Santa Maria La Pinta. Santa Nina, Pinta, Nina, and Santa Maria. Yeah, Todd is right. Jerry said Santa Maria. Santa Maria is right, and Pinta is right, but you did not have Nina. So it's and then the rhyme went like this: Christopher Columbus and his crew in 1492 sailed the ocean blue. And what 3 ships? And the answer is Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria. And Todd, you know what? I did pick easy ones because I didn't know how smart you guys were, but I'm going to get harder ones next time. So this is just 1 card. Next time I'm going to get harder ones. So let's see what this one is. Okay, yeah, this might be easy too. Yeah, I think this whole card, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 questions on this card, and that's the only one I'm going to do. Let me paraphrase this again, and I'm going to type it first before I'm done, before I read it, because you guys are answering the questions before I'm done typing it. But I'll give you a little clue before, so you can kind of warm up. It's a university. And I don't know if I spelled university right. I probably did not. So I'm going to ask you, I didn't say ask. I'm going to ask you where this university is. And when I mean what university is, where it is, I'm asking you what state it's in. Okay? Oops, I did not write it right. Is in... Yeah, do not drink this beer if you're typing. There you go. There's a question. Duke University is, well, let me read the question on the card, and then what I typed is different. What state is Duke University located in? And that's it for the beer. I drank it all. Actually, at the end, it's not that bad. So I'm going to change my, I guess you just got to get used to it. So I'm going to change my thumbs up, thumbs down to actually this. Hold on, guys. I think my mom's calling me. I don't know why she's calling me, because she's right. I'm right here. Okay, let me put the microphone down and see why my mom is calling me. I'll be right back, guys. No, you can't come inside. No rain. Okay, guys, I am back. And if you guys have been following me, you know my mom's having, we thought my mom had dementia, but she does not. That's what the neurologist said. She doesn't have dementia, but sometimes when she does stuff like that, I think she does. She did not. She forgot I was out here. Let's see. Not sure without researching. Hint: Duke is in Durham. Yep. So I guess it's just you and Jerry in here right now. I show 7 people, but I guess it's just you and Jerry actually chatting. So Duke University is in North Carolina. Okay, here's one I know Todd will not get. This is a non-Todd question. Or non-Todd trivia. I do not think Todd will know this at all. Let me try to paraphrase it. Let's see. Let me type it in, and I'm not going to say it because you guys will. Is okay, so here's my paraphrase question or trivia, and I'll read it from I'll actually read it from the card. What iconic brand does the acronym DKNY stand for? So we're wanting to know what DKNY stands for. Okay. I didn't know that one, so I knew the first 3. No, I knew the middle 2, and I could have guessed Serena Williams. So I probably could say I knew the first 3. I did not know the last one. So what does? Oops, I'm looking at the answer. What is the iconic brand? What iconic brand does the acronym DKNY stand for? What does DKNY stand for, Eden? Oh, and Eden just hit. I guess Eden did not like that brand. She just hit the table. You gotta watch out. There's a table right here. You can't jump. You cannot jump, Eden. I'm not sure. Well, I guess since it's just, well, Jerry says he's not sure. Let's see if Todd could figure out something. I promise not to search Google or ask Alexa. No clue. Okay. So I knew what the NY stood for. New York. DKNY is some kind of fashion designer, I guess. And it's Donna Karen, New York. So if you get a DKNY clothes or brand, it's Donna Karen, New York. Donna Karan, New York. Donna Karen, New York. So that's it for the trivia. Next time I'll get better trivia questions, because those were pretty easy, except the last one. I knew the last one nobody get because I didn't have no fashion designer people in here. Look back at my trivia for you. Let's see. Look back at my trivia questions for you, Donnie. Yeah, I really liked when I'm trying to find a game. I have another game. I have a 90s trivia game I might try, because I really did like that game that Jeff had. Guess Who I Am? That was a real cool game. So that is the end. I don't think I have anything else. I did the mail call. I did the trivia. I did the Voodoo Ranger. So I'm changing my Voodoo Ranger thing to it's not a thumbs down. It's okay. It's really pretty much a 1 beer thing. You know, you're not going to drink more than 1. And that's it. I forgot my prayer card, so I don't know. Oh, Todd, if you're still in here, I don't know if you're going or not, and Kevin's not in here, so maybe on the next live stream I could get with Kevin. But I don't know if anybody, and Jerry, if you're back, you should be back in Texas by then. Jerry, we're having a YouTube meetup at Garner Park. If you want to come by, come by. And I was thinking, last time, I was saying I was going to make maybe burgers or something. So what I'm going to do on that Saturday, I think that's the 17th of January, I'm going to make a pulled pork. I'm going to smoke a shoulder or butt. I'm going to do a pulled pork. So I'm going to smoke it. I'm going to smoke it just like a brisket. I think that it usually takes about 5 or 6 hours to smoke a pork. And that's what we're going to have on the 17th, Saturday. That's when we're planning for the meetup on January 17th. Actually, I'm going to probably be there 16th, 17th, and 18th, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday is also a holiday if somebody wanted to stay later. I think last year Troy stayed till Monday. So I'm going to make a pulled pork on Saturday. Well, it's probably going to be already made before Saturday. And then I'm going to bring also baked potatoes, or everybody could bring a baked potato. Maybe if it just happens to be just me and Kevin, and I think Iron Eagle is going to be there, and then some of Kathy's family, that's fine. We actually liked it better when it was smaller. I talked to another YouTuber that been to huge YouTube meetups, and he did not like it. So like how we did the meetup in San Antonio, Todd, that's about how many we had at our last meetup. And it's kind of good to have something that small where everybody can meet each other and talk to each other. When it's too big, when it's like about, I guess, like over 20 or 30 people, it's kind of hard to kind of well, what that one YouTuber said is when it gets that big, everybody just kind of gets in little groups, and you really don't meet that many people anyway. So probably like little groups of 7 or 8, like how we had last year, or like how we had that San Antonio meetup. I've been looking at Garner RV registers. Tell me which section. I'm looking at around site 50 in the. I forgot what the section was called. I'll email you, Todd. But I need to make my reservations too. Uh-oh. Who's that eating? So what I'm planning to do, and this is just me, I haven't got with Kevin either. I guess we could all get together. And this is still in the beginning stages because it's the 17th of January. Well, it's getting close, huh? 3 weeks? Less than a month. So I'm planning to smoke a butt or a shoulder, the same thing. So I'm going to do pulled pork. I'm going to smoke that. And then if everybody could bring like maybe sides or baked potatoes, and then we could, because I think that's one time we did that with my family. We did kind of like a baked potato thing, and then we just kind of smothered with it, pulled pork or bacon or whatever you want on there. Let's see. So Todd says, I've been looking at Garner RV reservation options. Tell me again which section. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what my work schedule will be. My employer is going to change our schedule starting in January. Okay. Yeah, if you want to. I know it's kind of a ways for you, Jerry, but I'm just putting it out there. And actually, I put it out there on Facebook to several people to get more people to come. And it's an open invitation, so anybody can come. It's Garner Park. You can do what you want. And I really don't want it to grow too big, but I kind of don't want it to shrink either. So, Eden's riding in your kayak. Yeah, I just did a kayak, and there's trout in the Frio River right now. I think I'm going to go back next week and try to catch some. I am working. I think I already did a kayaking video, but it's scheduled, so it's probably from 2 weeks from now. You'll see a kayaking video. I went out there and tried to catch trout, but right now I went on the second day when they released trout, and they just stay in a big ball, and everybody surrounded them, so I couldn't catch any trout. So there's trout out there, and probably there will be trout out there in January still. Not Pecan Grove, Todd. That was last year. We did Pecan Grove. We're over there. We're at the RV site right by the river. I think it's Live Oak. I think it's a live oak site, maybe. I don't know. But if you look on the map of Garner Park, it's going to be site 50 by the river. I guess maybe towards the upper side. I don't know. But I'll go on there and look at it. Harlingen to Garner is a 5-hour drive time. Okay. Also, there are, live oak. So if live oak is down by the river and it's an RV site, and it's by cabins. In fact, there's cabins at Garner Park. And that site 50 I had, or 47, I was looking at site 50 and 47. One of them, 50, is right next to a cabin. So if you guys want cabins, there's cabins out there. Also, there's hundreds and hundreds of cabins out there that aren't in Garner Park, but you know, if that's an option you guys want to do, there's hundreds of cabins out there, and there's cabins actually at Garner Park. So you guys could look on that. And I think we were talking about it last time, Todd. I really, really do like your idea, having a little informal service out there, just praying and stuff, or maybe read some things from the Bible. I don't know, but just thank Jesus. Live oak is on the map. Yes, live oak is 300 series, like 350, etc. Okay. So I'll look on the map again, and I'll text, or not text. I'll email you, Todd. So I don't have my prayer, so I have to make one up. So I just want to pray for everybody out there. Pray for healing. Pray for physical and mental healing. Everybody needs it, and everybody has somebody that needs it. If you don't think you need it, I'm not sure why you don't think you need it, but I just like to pray to Jesus and pray for healing and wholeness. Just repair our bodies, repair our minds. In Jesus' name I pray. And I hope everybody stays safe. And I hope everybody has a very, very Merry Christmas. And remember, it's Christ. Christmas, Christian, Christ. Remember, it's a Christmas. And I hope everybody has a very, very happy Christmas with family and friends. And I just hope y'all are just have a very good time out there. And I will see you next week, or not next week. Well, next week for a long one, maybe. And I will see you tomorrow, I guess, on a short one. I'm going to see if Kathy's family wants to do a wine tasting tomorrow. I don't know if they want to or not, but we'll see. If they do want a wine tasting, because Kathy actually bought me a wine tasting thing. And I didn't bring it because it was in her truck. So hopefully they will want to do a wine tasting tomorrow, and we could try that out. So we'll see you guys. Well, hold on. Eden wants to be on camera again. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe. She didn't want to do that. Sit, 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 shake, shake, shake. Good girl. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.